The P90, what an incredible weapon. This one is absolutely wild and it's going to shock you guys because of how good it really is. What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. Yes, we're talking about the P90 today. This is a submachine gun and you'll find it in the support class. But what a crazy weapon to be using. These are the stats what we currently have so far for it. Damage at 22, range at 17 with a control of 79, handling at 50 with a stability of 54 and the accuracy at 48. And the rate of fire of this weapon is 898, really close to 900 rate of fire. And the maximum bullets you can get is up to 50. What makes this weapon so special is the fact that it obviously has 50 bullets, but unfortunately you don't have any other extra magazines to change the ammo type. So you only got one and that is just the 50 bullets. But because this weapon has extreme high rate of fire, you're going to do extremely well at close ranges. Close ranges is just dominating because of the fast TTK, because of that high rate of fire. And medium range, you'll honestly be pretty surprised because the recoil pattern on this weapon, it shoots so straight, it really does. Of course it can be difficult time to time because it obviously has a high rate of fire, but how consistent and clean that recoil pattern is, you can do medium range no problem. As this is the SMG though, I wouldn't attempt to try to do long range, that would be extremely difficult, so don't try to do that, just stick with close range and medium range. Because this is an SMG, you're going to extremely move around much more faster with its ADS speed and its ADS movement speed, so you can be very aggressive with this weapon. I suggest to be playing this weapon on the attacking and defending mode, and that's probably the best mode to be playing for a gun like this. I personally feel like you troopers are gonna love it. And now let's go talk about how I've built this weapon. So what I'm actually going with first is the P90 heavy assault long barrel. That is what I'm actually using on the barrel side. The reason why I'm going for that barrel compared to the other one is because of the range and muzzle velocity. You max out the range and the muzzle velocity, but you also get a full maximum of control and you get about 2% of stability as well. But this is the con when it comes to using this though, you do lose a lot of handling and accuracy, but don't worry, we will be tweaking with that in the calibrations. When I tweak with the calibrations, I actually fully max out the muzzle velocity, so this will actually increase more of the ranges of the gunfights, make it more consistent when it comes to medium range, and I also increase up to 4% of firing stability. Once I've done that, I go and add all my rails as handling because the long barrel already took away so much handling as it is, so I needed to increase it. Now I got more faster ADS movement speed and ADS speed. The muzzle side, the muzzle I'm actually using is the horizontal compensator. Where a weapon like this, it does have a bit of a wiggle, and with a high rate of fire weapon, it can be extremely overwhelming, and you don't want a weapon that has that extreme high rate of fire and just can't handle it. You don't want a weapon like that, so you definitely need to look at the muzzles and look at the horizontal compensator, as that is going to straighten up the weapon much more, but it will increase the control. Now that means that this weapon's going to have more of a kick, but don't worry, we're going to be tweaking around with it much more. If you don't want to be using that, you want to go and get stealthy, then go and use the silent suppressor or the SMG suppressor, as that would be really good choices for flanks with a weapon like this. When it comes to my foregrip, I'm going for the horizontal control once again because this weapon has extreme wiggle and I need to keep this gun straight. The recoil pattern is no problem because you just need to hold down on your mouse, so it shouldn't be a difficult thing for you guys to control as the bullets are going to shoot straight as it is. And because of that, when it comes to my foregrip, I'm using the K1 Elite foregrip. If you don't want to be using that, then go for the combat grip as that will work on its horizontal and vertical control, and it will increase the accuracy up to 8%. Especially if you like to go around hip fire. It is an SMG, so hip firing is really important for a gun like this. As I said, there is no magazine types for a gun like this. You only have 50 bullets. That's the only thing you got. You can't change anything else. You can't have 40, you can't have 60. It's just 50. Make sure you go and use your stock pad and then your check pad, as they are the only default ones you have. And when it comes to sights, you can mess about and decide whatever way you want to use them. But what I actually do when it comes to my calibration is I use a 0.1x of zoom, and the reflex sight I use a 20 plus mm. I suggest when it comes to calibrating it, I would go and work onto the foregrip and put the thickness in middle of your ADS movement speed and stability while moving. The way how I calibrate it is I'm going for more of the control than anything, and of course increasing the stability. But if you need to change around with it and work on some ADS speed or even ADS movement speed, then please tweak with it. But don't tweak with it so much that you actually have too much ADS speed, because you're going to have a decrease of control. If you can't decide of control or ADS movement speed, then just go and have it into the middle. Troopers, you would love this P90, a phenomenal build. It really is. I had a blast with a weapon called the MP7 and I love that gun, and the P90 just feels like the same thing. It really does. Just an extremely low little recoil weapon, but extremely high rate of fire. What are you waiting for? Go to the support class, go and pick the P90 and go and use this classic weapon. And if you want to get some extra content, even early access content, then become a member. Go and click that join button, and as soon as you become a member, then you'll go and get some early access content, as I always post my videos the day before they actually get released. That means all the YouTube members, you guys see it a day before anyone else. Get ahead of the game so you can get that code before anyone else. I appreciate you listening to me, troopers. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Little double kill there. Oh, they are coming on that flank. Together, guys. There we go. Oh, unlucky, unlucky.